Ein junge Lover can überziehen, junge Schafe triumphieren. One youth of lion can triumph over 10 youths of sheep. Stick around, I will explain. There is one youth in Grenada that has shown amazing potential, and if given the right opportunity, resources, and support, can do big, great things in politics. And that youth is none other than Nick Mack. For all the challenges that young man has faced, he has shown an ability to be resilient. He has shown an ability to be smart, to be sharp, to be shrewd. And if this kid gets the same opportunity that these other young sheep politician gets, that gentleman would triumph over them. So for all these young politicians, so for all these young and bright politicians in the two major parties, that young kid, I promise you, if he gets the opportunity, he will put them to shame. They do not have the poise, the charisma of this young man. They have not shown the ability to be convincing. They lack charisma and they don't bring it. You have people talking a set of nonsense about chicken back and chicken foot. This is a sort of nonsense that they're talking about on public platforms representing the NNP. Chicken back and chicken foot. Are you kidding me? Say what you want to say about these NDC young cats. But you know what? A lot of the ideas may be ideas that are not very true. And some of them may be downright goddamn bombastic. But guess what? They say it with confidence. They say it with charisma. Okay? And they appeal to the emotions of the youth of Grenada, the people of Grenada. Okay? So they're able to rile them up. They're able to motivate them to vote for them. Now you have to understand that. You have to be able to bring it. Okay? To motivate, to appeal to the emotions and to energize the people of Grenada if you want them to vote for you. Now don't get me wrong. Some of what the NDC young and bright people have said is bombastic, is nonsensical. I mean, we saw it in the last campaign. Okay, this gentleman, the leader of the administration, was saying, look, we could take utility bucket trucks, and at the end of the day, we can go pick fruits. As to say, if all the fruits will come from the mountains, come from the hinterlands, and come close to the side of the roads, and these bucket trucks will lift up and pick them right at the side of the roads. But we know the idea was bombastic. But guess what? It was bold, it was brave, it resonated with people, it hypnotized people. So you, when you bring your ideas, you have to be able first to draw people in, to hypnotize them, okay, with charisma, to energize them. And then when you pull them in, then you can tell them reality and truth. But if you cannot hook them, you cannot bring them in, then what use is your speeches? If you're serious about campaigns, everything you do, say, and that gets in the public domain should be managed, carefully managed. You don't go on platforms and talk a set of nonsense. So, the bottom line is this. I believe that there are certain young men in Grenada and women who have the ability to shine in politics. If they get the right opportunity, support, and traction, they will do much better than these bunch of charlatans, okay, charlatanistic youths that are currently in this administration. Look out. There's some people that just might support them and they're coming for you guys. The bottom line is this, that those youths who have true potentials have to realize, okay, that they need to form alliances. Just as these current guys form alliances so they could have taken down the lion, just like they form alliances to get things done. You don't have to like each other, but you have to understand that alliances in this life is what makes you triumph over others. Okay? So you need alliances to deal with these current charlatanistic youths. That is the only way. That is the only way you're going to deconstruct them and win. So, Nick Mack, CHGCP, alliance. Together with alliances, you're stronger. GULP, alliance with CHGCP and Nick Mack. That'd be a force to be reckoned with. A word to those who truly desire to win must be understood. A word to those who are wise and want to triumph is sufficient. NNP also needs to understand that they need to form alliances. NDC understood that already. What they have is an alliance of sorts. An alliance between the so-called nation builders, the remnants of the NDC, and socialist Marxists. And they have also seduced, in some respects, the socialist Marxist media in Grenada. So, that is the alliance. That is the Atlantic wall that you have to go up against. You can only beat alliances with alliances. And you have to understand that NDC is probably flush with some cash. So those people who are easily seduced by money, they can pretty much buy them over. So the bottom line is this. You have to form alliances. And to those who are wise and understand the power of alliances, a word to them is sufficient. Please subscribe so you can become aware of fresh videos as soon as they are dropped. And remember, if you enjoy our content and you want us to bring more interesting and great content, please support us with some super thanks. Send us a cup of coffee or something, okay? Gets a little thirsty around here. And your resources will help us to make more videos and do more things that will help us to go up against the charlatans that have Grenada by its cojones. Remember, the Awell community. Join the Awell community of awareness, education, and ultimately, liberation. Guten Tag.
Oh, Grenada, how have you been laid bare? Red dirt on your shoulders, salt in your hair. My beautiful maiden, stripped at her open breast, ships cut through your harbors, iron on your chest. But your sons and daughters will rise for you, bare feet on the hill in the morning dew. Voices like thunder through rusted air. We will cover your shame, we will answer this prayer. Oh, Grenada.